Today we're going to do some work on negotiation. And what I'd like you to do is to think about when and in what kind of situations we negotiate. Tan, have you negotiated?
With the mobile phone company, I used their mobile phone and I want to change for a new one. And actually at first they needed more point to get the mobile phone to the cheaper price. And then I didn't reach the point that they wanted. So I just asked them to whether they could add the point for me just for free, because I've heard that some of my friends had got their point for free like this, and finally I got it.
Good negotiation, I think.
Students participate in a variety of negotiations. Some are formal, some are less formal. The formal negotiations tend to be external and maybe they're discussing terms and conditions, whereas the more informal negotiations could be less prepared, and it might be negotiating a time schedule or deadline.
Okay, good. What I'd like us to think about for a minute is the different ways we negotiate. And I think it's different with different cultures. So sometimes it's win-win, sometimes it's win-lose, sometimes it's lose-lose. So Yoshi and Dan, could you work together? Irina, Luke and Ayako, can you work together? And could you tell your partners how you negotiate in your countries and how it's different? Okay.
In Japan, people like to be polite, so we often answer indirectly. We say often, we are thinking, or we will answer later. That means no. But people from abroad, they will ask again. But the Japanese answer the same answer.
Okay, and how is that different, Luke and Irene, in your country?
Teaching negotiation skills actually depends on the level of the student. If the students have less business experience, I would tend to focus on the stages of negotiations, opening and closing, for example.
We are in a very difficult situation because we don't have enough holiday days, only 20 holiday days. So we need more rest and we need time to stay with our families. So we need 30 days.
30 days? No, I'm sorry, I can't give you 30 days a year.
With more experienced students who have had experience negotiating in English, we would look more at active listening and also note-taking throughout.
I think what we worked on today was the structure of a negotiation lesson and building it up. So we set up a situation where they looked at the context, they looked at a problem with a negotiation, and they heard some people negotiating. After that, we input some language. So they looked at sentences, they looked at ways of negotiating, way we use intonation. And then I think what's key is that we gave them planning time and thinking time. And a successful negotiation lesson is one where the students have planned A, what they're going to say, B, what their opponents are going to say, and I guess key for business is that they get an outcome. What we're going to do is we're going to think about a bit of strategy. So the first one is our position. What do we want? What is our negotiation position? The second part of the table is what do the other people want? Okay, and finally, what solution you want to get from it. If you look at number 9, you'll see different situations. For a few minutes, think about which negotiation you would like, okay, and what position. And then in a couple of minutes, I'll give you these sheets and you can begin planning it. Is that okay?
Okay.
Perfect.
Maybe you should refuse.
Refuse.
Yes,
First, I
time.
refuse. Yes.
Yes, and then I negotiate again.
Yes.
All right. So.
When my students prepare for a negotiation, I like them to have a think about what the outcome is going to be. They need to consider, are they negotiating and in order to have a longer term business relationship with that partner, or are they actually negotiating for a quick deal which is going to be of most benefit to them?
We're just going to switch partners. So Yosh And Irene, could you change seats, please?
We are in a very, very difficult situation now. You know about our project Phoenix, and we are in a delay now, and I want you to ask for longer schedules. Could you make do with 2 more months?
2 more months? Wow. I don't know, but I think I'm sorry, Irina. I can't do this. I refuse to budge on this. Actually, this is the second time that I asked our customer to postpone, to hand in our project.
Could you then make do with 2 more weeks?
2 more weeks.
And a little bit more stuff, that would be really good.
Well, okay, I think that it would be fine, actually, yes.
Okay.
Sounds more feasible for me.
Great. Are we all agree then?
Yes, okay.
Great, thank you.
Keep up the good work.